picking up this load in Anniston, Alabama. It's day 2. I don't like it because the process you got to go through just to get in on base it's annoying. It's tedious. It's one of those military bases where they make you do just a lot of stuff, man. Picking up this load is gonna go in the back of the trailer. Then I'm going to head back home to get the rest of my stuff, my camera, my clothes, and everything like that, and going to start heading down the road. My dad is picking up the driver today. He's heading over there to go pick up the driver today, and then he's gonna start working probably, I think, at the end of this week or next week. He's gonna go on his own for next week. Let's go ahead and go and get checked in first. Let me put this camera down so they think I'm a decent person. If you've never been to this base, it's 2 gates you gotta go through. Usually when I go on base to other sites, it's usually just 1 gate, but this one they have 2 gates. They do a good job. It's fairly simple, but at the same time, if you, like, for instance, I've been here before, so I'm already cleared to go through. But if I haven't been here before, it would have been like, you've been waiting, especially with the line, you gotta wait for an escort as well. The escort has to come get you. See all those trucks right there? They're waiting for an escort. So I wanna show you, these are more so of my comfort shoes right here. I don't know if y'all can see them. I used to in the beginning. Don't get me wrong, I used to in the beginning. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. But I don't necessarily like wearing tennis shoes to work. You wouldn't do that at your old job, right? Don't mind the junk, I'm a little junky. So these are my work shoes, okay? I got these nice, decent looking cowboy shoes. I got these from Walmart. I'm trying to find a little better of a brand because the steel toes in those kind of hurt. Then I got these boots right here that I also got from Walmart. So I'm gonna put these on today. But that's what I switch into because I don't believe in wearing tennis shoes to work. Ooh, lemon pepper steppers, yeah, lemon pepper steppers, yeah. I'm gonna make sure we got our cab card, our insurance, our trailer paperwork, everything that we need for ourselves to get inside, your driver license, your ID, and you also wanna make sure that you also have the BOL for the actual load that you are picking up. So let's go in and go get all that. And getting on base, it's a little bit more of those places where you want to make sure everything's in order. If you got to pay child support, you should not be coming on base. If you got a warrant for your arrest, you should not be coming on base. Anything like that that's criminal, felony, whatever, you should not be coming on base. They're gonna turn you right back around. I know things like that are really important. It should be fairly easy to come on base. Just make sure you have your driver license, everything's up to date. You have your truck information, your truck insurance, your truck paperwork, your cab card, everything like that's in a folder or something like that. And I also have your pickup number ready to go. Sometimes these guys, when I pull up, there's been a couple times where I don't have the pickup number ready, and they be upset. They be mad, like, and when I say mad, it's just more of like, man, like, come on, you're wasting my time. You know what I mean? Because they got a job to do as well. So just make sure you have that stuff available and ready to go. Once you're on base, you're on base. If you got an escort, then they'll escort you to a certain place. You can't leave without that escort. And it's pretty simple from there. Pick up your load, make sure it's strapped, make sure it's secure. The escort will escort you out. And sometimes you got to talk back with the front office again, just to make sure that everything's squared away. They'll check the load, make sure that you're not taking anything else that you're not supposed to be taking, and then it's simple like that. This is the only Army base that I know that goes above and beyond. The Navy bases, they go above and beyond. The Air Force, and then what's the other branch? It's the Air Force and the
We're the United States Marines.
It's the Army, the Air Force, and something else.
Run.
I forgot. Damn, I don't even know my branches in our freaking military. I don't know.
They're doing a highlight for Hotshot Bennii. They're doing a highlight for they're featuring him for the week. I'm just trying to see what extensions they have. If they need anything.
Iron out the kinks as we go, but we also want to make sure that along with what we're doing, it aligns with what you want out of this initiative.
Make sure you get back to us. Those responses look really good. We'd really like to include those in our blog post, just highlighting your channel and what you do.
7 total, so we'll be posting 7 days out of the week.
I was lit,
Were
bro.
you not recording the whole entire time?
No, I think I was. I think she just overheated.
Oh.
Yeah, you know how she be, bro. I think she
I
overheated.
was like,
but look, with that being said, right? Also hit me back, and that's why I said good things always come back around. I did that one thing for them for like a favor. Now he said, "Hey man, good news. I love to pay you for a TikTok around next week. Let me know what the cost would be and some content ideas." All right, man. Right now we're at the truck stop getting some fuel. Let me show you, hold on, let me show you what we're working with right quick. Hold on. Yes, sir. Right here, 1,300. This load is going 697 miles. Then we got 23. This load right here is 2,300. This load is going 903 miles. All right, so this load, the first load, that load will be first. This load will be second. Basically, one's on the one side of Philadelphia, the one's on the other side of Philadelphia, close to New Jersey area. I think I did the math earlier, but if you guys can do the math, go ahead and comment in the comment section how much is the RPM for this load. I'm happy, bro. I'm ecstatic to be back out here, man. The truck was bone dry. So I'm really interested to see how much fuel is actually going to be deposited into my filter, how much it's going to cost. It should be roughly around $336. That's what I usually get, but we're at Quick Trip. Quick Trip has a little bit of some cheaper gas, so I'm expecting anywhere for maybe like 310, 320, something like that. So we're gonna see in just a minute. So this is the new ELD. Right now I got it in the status of on duty. Right now I'm fueling up. So let me go and put fuel because I moved earlier. That's why I did that. So let's go and put it in fueling. So right now on duty and I'm fueling up right now. And then later I'm gonna change. I don't think I even have to change. I think I just start driving and it'll respond for me. So then it's with the camera system right here. So let's make sure we can see the camera. I think it's hard to see the camera. Hold on, give us a second. All right, there we go. That's a good angle of it. So right now, this is the camera that's facing the driver, and this is the camera that's facing the road. Now, I'm thinking about going further and actually changing where these are positioned because it is on the windshield and it is a camera. It's a dash cam, but I don't know if it's supposed to be positioned like this. I mean, tell me what you guys think. I know there's a lot of laws that go into the windshield. I know with a semi-truck, it probably would be in a different space, but just tell me what you guys think and what's your opinion on that because it is on the windshield. And if you look at it from right here, you could say that it's impeding my vision, but it's a dash cam, so I don't know if there's different laws for that. What's you guys' opinion? Like I said, I'm not an expert, so I don't know, but what's you guys' opinion on that? New ELDs, man. My girlfriend is so excited, bro. It finally is working. So we went and used her old iPad. We're ordering iPads for the other trucks. Now, somebody said in the comments the last video and was like, do not get a cheap tablet because the tablet will not work properly with the system. So this is the Verizon system. If you guys were wondering, this is what Verizon, and I'm trying to tell you right now, so far so good. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. So if we go look at the logs, so far this is what it's, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Trust me, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's got an inspection mode. What else? It's got a couple other things. Cool thing with the tablet though, but with this iPad, I can connect it to cellular data and put like Netflix and stuff on it. So when I stop at night, you know what I'm finna be doing. Alright, so it stopped at 183, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some more fuel in there because I know it's got a little bit more. So we're driving, moving down the highway, going up 85 North right now, and a couple guys on Instagram. I posted a video of the setup on Instagram, and a couple guys informed me. You know, like I said, I figured that this, I just knew it wasn't legal. But let's say if I was in a semi truck, then it'll be 100% legal. So I looked up the rules, and your placements on the windshield cannot impede your vision by these ways, such as it cannot be 6 inches apart from your top liner up here. So this top liner, it cannot be 6 inches below it. All right. Then whenever your windshield wipers are, it cannot be in the vision of your windshield wipers. So I need to take this big hunk of junk right here and move it to the passenger side. Then I need to take this small one and put this small one right here at this top part, so that way it won't be impeding my vision, and then that way this setup will be 100% legal. Like I said, this is small things that you gotta know. Like I said, I asked the question. I wanted to make sure I asked it, and my girlfriend will be mad at me right now. I asked it. It's not asked, it's asked. I asked it. But yeah, point is, move this over here, move this right here. And I'll do that probably when I stop tonight. I don't want to mess it up right now or anything like that, but I'll probably try to do that tonight. So we're gonna work on that tonight. But right now I have 201 miles to go, and I have 6 hours and 27 minutes on my drive time to my first break. But but I have 10 hours to go in total. So if I can knock out this 6 hours, which I think I'll be able to do, knock out this 6 hours, take a break, then probably not break, I'm gonna try to work with this a little bit on that break. And then after my break, I'll continue and we'll try to get there about tonight. Good morning. When I say it's early in the morning, it is not early in the morning. It is 8 o'clock right now. Unfortunately, I still don't know the full rules of the ELD, and I tried something new last night. I tried to hit split break, and it said rest until 2 a.m. And I thought I could start driving again, but then I guess I overslept, and now it's making me reset to all the way to 10 a.m. So I gotta stay until 10 a.m., which is fine, it's cool. I messed something up, obviously, so I got dispatched, which is basically my girlfriend trying to work on and fix it. But I can't make my drop today. Now, the bad thing about it is, let me set my camera down for this explanation. Broker texted my dad yesterday afternoon, and says, hey, can y'all drop that off tomorrow? Now, I know a lot of people say, when it comes down to certain loads, you know, y'all got a time crunch on some of these loads. When you're delivering a partial, there should be no time crunch on no partial. If they're telling you got to deliver it by such and such date, that is not a partial. It's not a partial. What brokers would do is, they'll book you up a load, tell you it's all good to drop it off within that week, and sometimes they'll tell you, hey, can you drop it off by this date once you get the load on your trailer? I mean, what you gonna do, turn down the load? So because it's a partial, y'all know us, we only take one partial, we get another partial, and we run with it. Now, if this was a full truckload, which honestly, it could be a full truckload if you actually dropped this load behind that load, then they would have paid us a little bit more money for a full truckload, but it's not a full truckload. So they'd rather pay for partials so they can take the other back end of the load and keep that. So let's say the load is really paying like $2,000. That broker just made $700 off of you. And you got it there in a timely fashion. See what I'm saying? So the broker's gonna have to wait. I mean, shit happens. I drove all last night. I drove 600 miles last night. Can't drive, I ain't got no time. You know me, I ain't playing with DOT no more, I ain't got no time. So I'm sitting right here, I'm waiting for my time to come back, and unfortunately, the broker's gonna have to wait. I'm still getting in with a certain amount of time, certain amount of business days. You know, UPS makes mistakes sometimes, FedEx makes mistakes sometimes. Sometimes they tell your package gonna come 2 days later when it come 5 days later. You know what I mean? So when you sit here and look at a small carrier like us and expect us to get it there on time, when you lied, when you made a mistake, when you lied and you tried to play us for a fool, that's on you, partner. I'm gonna get down there tonight and drop out both loads tomorrow. Hopefully it works out for the better for us. Other than that, that's it, man. That's life. You see what I'm saying? That's life. Remember I said I didn't really know if this was the right way to mount this camera, right? So I took the camera down, but unfortunately the adhesive on the back of the camera is not good anymore because I ripped it off. So I gotta place it, I'm gonna place it on the passenger side, but I gotta go inside the store and see if they got any type of glass glue like my girlfriend said, anything like that. But I did put this camera back up, the front facing camera, and it's sitting up here facing me still, so. Some adhesive. All right, so we got some black adhesive, and we're trying to put it on the window right here and see if this works out. I just got to add a little bit more to that and then see if it works out, and then our camera system will be set up for the truck. And I'm gonna plug it up and drive around and try to do some hard braking to see if Jay can still pick me up, because I think I accidentally unplugged something, but I don't think it was something important, but we're gonna see. Did this right. It's saying something about all right, I'll be real. I didn't really quite read the instructions properly, and I didn't even read the directions at all. I just did it. I just felt like, oh, it's glued. Just put it up there, you stick it up there. So at first it was sliding down the window. I was like, oh my God, it's messing up my window. But I think I finally put it up there right. It's got to sit for about an hour. Then after that hour, it's gonna take about it's gonna take a full 24 hours before it can curate. And then once that full 24 hours is up, I can cut the excess around from it. So it's stuck up there now pretty well. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. I just want to show y'all this truck. This is exactly how our truck looks back at home. Even with the short nose, he was telling me about converting this over. He was saying lifting this part up higher so that way it can flow together. But I just wanted to put it on the channel just to show you what our truck could look like, because this is literally the exact same truck except it's a different year. I think he said this is a 95. That's him right there. I think he said it was a 95, but he said it's got a whole bunch of 2001 parts on it. And it's a short nose. It looks really good for a short nose. I would lower the front end a little bit. You know, I definitely gotta get airbags in the front, but the pipes, everything, the truck looks solid, man. It looks really solid. Really, really solid. Really, really, really solid. So what's going on is, for some reason, as you say, it's since daily reset, right? It's been 17 hours. I stopped at 11:59, and I have not got my time back yet. I don't understand why. We don't understand why. So the lady right now, she's talking to customer support, see if we can get some help. But that's what's going on right now. It's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. First day, first night, and I'm already getting a little bit of issues. And it may not be, honestly, I'm not gonna say it's not issues. It's me. Even my girlfriend, she just texted me, she said, don't touch anything. It's me. I did something last night. I hit sleeper berth instead of hitting off duty. So we're gonna figure this out right quick.
I was sending you a text message to say, to make sure that I'm gonna resend the email, make sure that you that ELD training, because Juwan was pressing buttons yesterday. Yeah. That's why his time was back. So y'all, I just booked my first salon all by myself. It's going 741 miles. It's paying $1,200, so $1.62 a mile. It's a forklift, and I'm really excited because I booked it by myself.
Okay, it's not bad for your first load, you know. This is your first load you ever booked. You give me something for $1.60. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Right?
That ain't bad. Alright, man, we done for the night. I logged out. I'm currently on the phone with Pops right now. He's about to meet the new driver. And I'm about to hop back here in the bed. I know a lot of people don't believe we actually sleep in the back of our trucks, but we do sleep in the back of our trucks. So I'm finna hop back here. I wish I could show you the process of me actually hopping back here. It's actually kind of funny. But yeah, I do sleep in the truck. So a lot of people always wonder if we sleep in the truck. You finally get to see it. Of course, I ain't got the blanket over me. I put my feet right here in the corner, and I lay kind of just a little crooked, and I be in the back, just like this. So a lot of y'all always wonder, but I do make it happen. Good morning, good morning. Say good morning, baby. This is day, oh, excuse me. Don't want to talk with your mouth full. This is day number 3 with the new ELD. Ooh, we rhyming. But anything new is a learning curve. I thought it was gonna be fairly the same as the old ELD, just a little bit different, but nah, it's something totally different. So yesterday, I thought by hitting the brake, y'all saw that I was gonna be okay. Nope, I messed up the time, and because I messed up the time, I was trying to get Jay to fix it, and we just messed up a whole lot of stuff. I messed up a whole lot of stuff, so we had to call customer service, as y'all saw, and they fixed it. But we good now. I know how to operate it. Now I'm not gonna play with nothing else no more. This cranberry juice is good. I've already checked everything else, but just gonna check the load. Make sure you're checking your load. Check your load as much as possible. Even though I'm gonna drop these loads off today, I'm checking my loads as much as possible because anything can happen when you're out there on the highway. Anything can happen, all right? Checking them lights, all right? This is not no complete pre-trip. This is just a small little pre-trip because I'm about to go down the road to go drop this load. I'm going literally 15 minutes to drop this load off. Just make sure we check it. Make sure we check it. All right, let's roll. All right, so I'm finally here, but they're telling me I gotta go to a different location. I'm coming in with this guy right here. We actually came on the highway together, so it's pretty cool. He's got a really sick looking ass, I think it's a newer model Peterbilt 370, I think it's a 359. But regardless, gotta go to a different yard. It's like right on the other side over here to drop all this stuff off right here. First drop though, first drop, we here. Man, I just want to go and pull out the camera right quick and show y'all something, okay? Y'all see where we at, right? It's Thursday, so technically, as they would say, we're late. Look where they just dropped the load off at. They threw it in the stacks. They threw the load in the stacks. This load was not rushed. This load was not a immediate load. Don't let these brokers play y'all, man. Run y'all out here, crazy. Don't let these brokers do that to you. We are about to hop on McGuire Air Force Base. You already know how it is. You cannot record. Just don't waste your time doing it. You already know. Don't waste your time doing it. Okay, I'm in the truck now. I finally signed in and everything. I'm still on, like, right in before I'm getting into base. And funny thing is, so they were having such a difficult time getting me checked in. And the lady said, she started talking about possession, and she was like, I never seen it. I'm like, what? back in 2019, before I even got my CDLs and everything, like right before I got my CDLs, I was locked up for violation of probation. I was on probation. I was on probation for what was it? I was on probation for the possession of marijuana, but it was not my marijuana. And like I said, you guys can go watch the whole video, and I think I might make a whole video about the time I actually went to jail. I think that's a really interesting video. But I made a video before about how, you know, that situation really changed my life, but I didn't go into full detail about it. So she said, you know, it's written up in a way where it says possession of marijuana, that's the charge that I was on probation for it, but then it says probation of marijuana, but then there's no charge there. So with their base, she said that you can't have possession of marijuana within the past 5 years. You wouldn't be able to come on the base. So they were looking in and they were trying to figure it out, and you know, there's no possession of marijuana there. It just says probation for that, but there is no violation there. So I remember the situation was, like I said, I'll break that down for a later video. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but we paid it off in full. I think I did like 30 years in jail. Not 30 years. God damn. My bad. Look. I did 30 days. I ain't do no 30 years. I did 30 days in jail, bro. But that was enough for me. I ain't need to do nothing else. That was enough. So I did 30 days in jail, and then my dad went out and drove, you know, picked up some loads. He was doing Hotshot still, and he used that money to, you know, basically pay the rest of my charges to get out of jail. Yeah, but I'll make a whole different video about that one day, man. So y'all comment in the comment section if y'all want that story, because that's like a whole story in itself. Like I said, I was a different person before I am now. So that's why when you see on my Instagram, I always talk about my past and where I've come from, because I'm really, people say that, oh, you're not humble. But I'm like, bro, you don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, you really don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know me. Like, I went through a lot. Who I used to be before who I am today, who I used to be, you'd be like, these two different people.
Y'all think that you know me, you don't really know me. I feel out of love, but it ain't on me. I heard that you capping, you gon' keep on talking, but I'm getting all this trash, addicted to the ash. I ride with a stick, and I grippy with my heat. I know you showing love, you don't really like me. Yeah, I know you showing love, you don't really like me. Gucci bandana.